the news yesterday that the Minnesota Vikings will play their first 2 home games without fans due to COVID-19 concerns.
They also said they hope to bring the fans in safely later this season. No kidding, right? Of course. I mean, my gosh. What a nightmare for them, having zero revenue from by having no fans in the facility the whole year. But Heather, you looked into this for good question, kind of how they make these decisions, because I think some people look at, well, the St. Paul Saints are able to play, and they came up with this very creative way of trying to bring fans in. But that's outdoors, I guess. Is that the difference?
Yeah. So it's part of the difference. So I actually looked at all of the stadiums in the NFL right now.
Oh, cool. Yeah, because some stadiums are bringing fans in, right?
Yeah, the majority, so there's 32 teams, right? 14 of them will have no fans at the start. So either the first game or the first couple of games.
Okay.
6 teams have said, look, we're not going to do fans at all. We're already making the decision. We're indefinitely no fans or not at all. 5 teams, though, are going to have limited capacity. And I went back and looked there to see which teams there were. They all have stadiums that are either open air or retractable roofs.
Interesting.
So and their capacity is quite limited. I mean, if it's a 60,000, 70,000 person stadium, we're talking 10 to 15,000 people. And then there's a bunch of teams that say, look, we don't know what we are doing yet. The question that's come in a couple times is, why not just play at TCF?
Sure. Let's go outside. What's the difference?
Right. And so I asked the Vikings that one, and they said, no, look, we're committed to US Bank. We think we have a great stadium there. We really hope that we can get people into the US Bank Stadium by October, November, December.
Yeah, I could see from their perspective, like, you don't want to deal with the field. That might be to college specifications, not to the NFL specs, and have it the way you want it. I understand.
I mean,
that.
remember what a mess that was? It wasn't a mess, but it was a lot of logistics when the Vikings were playing at TCF, when the U was also playing there.
So part of this seems preposterous, right? Because US Bank Stadium is enormous. It's enormous.
Right.
And you think, are you really trying to tell me that you couldn't get 10,000 fans in there, 1/6 of the capacity, even 5,000? Like, there's got to be a safe way to do that, right?
Right, absolutely. And even yesterday when we asked this question to the Department of Health, they said, of course, you can social distance inside the stadium, but you have to think about, how do people get in and out of the stadium? You know, it's those
There are only about 5 or 6 access points, I suppose.
Those choke points that are there. How do they wander around when they're in the stadium? What are we talking about with food and beverage? So, yeah, these are giant places, but stadiums and arenas and concerts and sporting events have very unique challenges that come with them too, that might not be so obvious when you at first glance.
Aren't you a little surprised they didn't figure out a way to get all those rich people who have their suites in there? You got your special little room, you're safe.
I did ask how, if they let fans back in, if they let fans back in, they'll be masked, limited capacity. And I said, well, how do you choose who gets to come and who doesn't?
We know how they choose.
That question was kind of sidestepped there.
We know. Yeah, and guess what? If you guys let only the rich people in their fancy suites in, I will be first in line to roast you right on this show.
I think the Vikings
taxpayer-funded stadium. You're going to hear it from me, that's for sure.
Yeah.